Hey, it's Joseph here. Today we are having a look at this product that's inside of this pouch, and it is a product from AnkerWork, and I have been selected as one of the beta tester, so I wanted to disclose that information. But I have been using a lot of Anker products for chargers and a type of battery banks that I use daily, and I understand the AnkerWork is the professional and business type of products that's made by the same people of Anker. And without further ado, let's have a look at this one over here. And I've got a nice looking case over here that's all in white, and it says AnkerWork on there, and you can see that it has USB Type-C port, and it's got the rubberized feet so that it doesn't damage much of the stuff that you lay this down onto, and also a charging indicator to let you know what kind of charge it's got. Just like that. And I'm pretty sure you already figured out what it is by looking at the title and the thumbnail, but this is what this product is, or at least what it looks like inside of this case. So as soon as you open it, you've got these two microphones that you can use, and also the central receiver unit that is going to start picking up the sound from either side of the unit. And currently I've got this dongle attached, and I can actually connect this to my phone, or actually even to a computer, so that I get USB-C output of the sound. Also, you can take this out and just store it in here. You've got the two different type of dongle for lightning cable as well for those of you who use iPhones, and this is a USB-C type for those of you who use Android or perhaps connecting to your computer. So as you can see over here, it is a nicely lit screen, and you've got a single button, physical button over here, and once you press this screen basically goes into a locking mode, and I like that because you can accidentally touch this, as this is a touch screen, and you can just click that to lock it so that even though you touch, nothing happens. But you can also press that again to unlock it, and you are going to enable different features of this swiping and controlling. So from top down, you got mute button for muting both of the microphone. So TX1, TX2 is labeled over here, so you can mute them, or I can start recording if I wanted to. And it does have an internal memory to actually record. And you can also swipe from the right to change the gain for this microphone, TX2. And then swipe up to control a different type of settings here. But let me just go ahead and record something briefly so that you guys could hear what it sounds like. This is TX1, and you can kind of confirm that by just tapping on the microphone. And you see how that one is jumping further, therefore letting you know that this is the TX1 on the left side. And there is a button over here, and you can press that to mute, and that will basically turn red, letting you know that it has been muted, and you can kind of confirm that on the receiver. And also you can press that again and unmute, and also you can see the microphone, and you can connect the lavalier microphone via this port over here. And nothing really more other than the fact that there's going to be alternative colors that you can do the case of. I would say this is a front cover so that you can have darker colors, and then basically you can just lock that in. But I'm going with this white pearl like color so that it kind of blends in. And I like this feature of the magnetic clip over here. So not only it is a clip where you can just clip onto your piece of clothing, you can actually use the magnetic to basically have it magnetically stick to underside of your shirt. The magnet is really strong. Actually, I struggled to undo that, so no chance of it falling off. So you can undo that, and then basically tuck the clip underneath your shirt, and then you can basically mount that on here. And I would actually have it so that the microphone faces up, and once you do that, then this thing is ready to pick up the sound. So what I will do at this point is to actually mute this one so that the sound is not being picked up twice, and then actually put it back on a charging case. And basically I can go to recording feature. So that is starting to record, and you can see that recording icon that shows up over there. And as I talk away, that is going to internally record in here. So I don't even have to connect it to my phone, and it's going to start recording. So you are now hearing the sound via the microphone that has been clipped onto my shirt over there, and you're gonna hear the sound. And obviously there are different type of features that you can use in here to have a bit more gain versus less. You can also mute it. And you can also mute it if you would like to. And under the setting, there are different type of style for the sound. So outdoor versus home, natural type of sound, and also the soundtrack could be either stereo or mono. And there is a safe mode that can be enabled, or the aux cable low or high for monitoring. So I can go ahead and monitor as well. And I can just grab the monitoring headset and then plug into the aux cable port here, and then I can start to hear my sound. Because I am in the stereo mode, where it is going to separate the right and the left channel between the two transmitter, so I am just hearing on one side over here. But if I were to change that to mono, then I'm gonna start hearing on both sides of the channel. So that's how things are going to be all recorded. Actually, let me go ahead and start the recording. So it is starting to record again, and it is picking up a sound, and I can certainly hear it on my headset. And this is what it sounds like to you. So here's a microphone that is picking up, and that is what you are hearing right now. As I have unmuted this one, you are going to be hearing the sound as well. So I need to be careful handling this. I wanted to test out, so I'm gonna first mute this one. So this microphone is muted, but I can just kind of speak to it just like a handheld microphone, if you will. And I can certainly monitor my sound, and this is what it sounds like as I just kind of speak into it. So you can actually hold this out somewhere outside of the frame, so you can boom it, or if you're doing type of interview, then you can just kind of hold out so that they kind of speak into it. So you can do it that way. Let me just up the gain so that you guys hear the sound a bit clearer, although I'm kind of speaking into it, so perhaps I get a little bit further, and then up the gain to 9 plus 9, and this is what it sounds like, so you can be a bit further away. So just testing this out briefly, how does it sound like? So unplug the monitoring, and then I can also connect to my phone. So connecting it up with the phone is quite easy. As soon as you just plug it up, and then I just have to run the recording software and then start running it, and it's gonna start picking up the sound. Actually, it is going to start picking up the sound from this transmitter. So you'll hear the sound, the recording, and this is what you are hearing. So it just confirms that you can certainly record through this microphone this way, although it is very high gain. So I would reduce that, and I can easily do that by just going here and then reducing it further down. I can go to negative numbers if I would like to. So confirming that works quite well. Unplug, and with this dongle attached, I can actually put the device back onto the charger. And also this one, then it is all going to charge via the contact that's provided here, and you can confirm it by seeing it being charged. And that's very nicely also indicated once you close the cover. It is going to indicate how much of charge it has. Oh, by the way, it included this pouch that has an internal pocket for different type of cables, or perhaps the windscreen that they provide. There was a manual, and the USB-C to USB-C was included, as well as the wind cover for both of the microphone. And it attaches quite interestingly, where it plugs into the lavalier portion, and it's got little foam against the microphone portion, so that I guess it just covers it really well, and you can attach it like that. Quite neat. Kind of matches the white look with this kind of white-ish fur. Kind of cute, I would say. And also you've got this cable that is 3-pole to 3-pole. I guess that is meant for it to basically output the sound from this sound out or monitoring port to whatever the device that you're connecting to. And let me remove this dongle, and then you can just clip this onto the hot shoe or cold shoe portion of your camera. Then you can nicely have it attached like that, and then that would basically plug into your camera nicely, and you are going to attach this to yourself so that you can do vlog type of shooting. So yeah, there's that. So that was a brief look at this product for the wireless microphones from AnkerWork. And again, I am part of the beta testing program, so I am just testing this out ahead of time, and it is called AnkerWork M650 wireless microphone. So I hope this was useful. Cool device, nicely put together. And if you have enjoyed this content, please like this video and consider subscribing to my channel to continue watching these type of videos. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I'll see you next time. Bye.